Whoa! Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
We're getting ready for week number 9 in the Redzone Challenge, brought to you by Donahue Truck Centers and the Central Coast Realtor, Mr. Fred Bruin. $500 in cash up for grabs just for picking games. There's a trip to Hawaii you could win. Every week we give away $25 to Pappy McGregor's, and we get our MVP person, which we're going to Creston today for that. And we'll do that coming up here in a little bit.
What percentage of Creston do you think plays in the Redzone Challenge right now? Like, if I happen to be waking up and I'm listening to the radio in Creston and I hear that the winner today is from Creston.
Let's be realistic.
I would say
20%.
Yeah, I think 20% is a good number.
Maybe more, but maybe 20%.
I think 20% is a good number. I mean, 20%. Let's face it, football. Okay, 20% of the men population,
right, in
Creston. So more, probably like 10%. So if you know that you play the Redzone Challenge and you live in Creston right now, you're like, oh, they could be talking about me. But you got to stay tuned to find out if we are talking about you.
This person is going to be our MVP winner, and that means they get to pick their favorite band to play all week. We play it 4 times a day, and we'll do that coming up here in just a little bit. Were you a
little upset at the outcome of last night's game? Because I didn't watch a minute of it. I just was checking the score, and I was like, whoa, Giants way up on the Buccaneers. I like this. I love to see Tom Brady poop the bed. And then, of course, in Giants way, in pure Giants fashion, they end up not winning the game and losing the game to Tampa Bay, which was supposed to be the best team in the nation, right? People are like, Tampa Bay's so good.
Yeah, I mean, Tampa Bay struggled with the Giants last night. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe the Giants are coming around. I mean, we're now entering week number 9 of the season. So, we didn't have a preseason. So the first 4 weeks was almost kind of like, let's get ready. And now I think people are starting to fire on all cylinders. The Giants play Washington this week. They played the football team in Washington. So they traveled to D.C. to play them.
How about that football team?
And I don't know, maybe the Giants win this game. I don't know. I think Washington's a little bit better, and I think they're coming off a bye.
But how many people...
I think they'll most likely win this game this week. But
in the Redzone Challenge, how many people do you think are going to base their pick based on last night's results and the Giants almost beating Tampa Bay?
Probably 50%.
And Washington still gets the bad end of the bad end of the
stick,
sure. When it comes to just perception, I mean, I think the Redskins are actually kind of good. I mean,
they're not the Redskins.
Oh God, football team is kind of good.
You should be beat. You should be put up in the town center and be beaten
with the bad end of the stick.
Yeah, with the bad end of the stick. Yeah, the football team. They're coming off a bye too, which means they're rested and they've had 2 weeks to prepare for the Giants. So. I'm pretty sure they'll do okay. But you know what? Hey, the Seahawks had 2 weeks to prepare for Arizona and had the game and then blew it. So you never know how that's going to go. You know what?
Seahawks lost coming off of a bye?
Yeah. Remember that? Oh. Trying to remember. I'm trying to forget that.
Hey, today is trading deadline in the NFL. I know it's a very important day when it comes to election and all that stuff, but I'm so excited for the trading deadline. So what I want
is anybody getting traded today? Do you think there will be trades? What I want to do
is, I want to open it up to any football fans, and we'll put this on Facebook too if you guys don't want to take it to the air. But what we want to do today is we want to, what's going to make your team better? Okay, what would you trade to who? For what in return to make your team better? I was thinking about it for the 49ers last night. The Seahawks need nothing to make their team better. Nothing at all. Maybe some defensive pieces, but we're fine. I think we could piece it together. Got some people coming back, some key players coming back on the defensive side of the ball, and I think we'll be fine. But for the 49ers, who were just dealt a blow yesterday, Kittle likely out for the season. Garoppolo.
So what happens when you come to Seattle?
Garoppolo out for like 6 weeks, which is basically the season.
Go Hawks.
Nick Mullins might be an upgrade there. But you need a quarterback for the future. And apparently the Houston Texans are having a fire sale. And they've got a guy down there named Deshaun Watson that would be amazing in this division with Kyler Murray, with Russell Wilson.
I like Deshaun Watson. I don't want to see him in a 49ers uniform. I really like Deshaun Watson. I think he's awesome. And now I'm going to have to hate him.
The San Francisco 49ers, they can still climb their way back into the division I'm saying they go big on the fire sale,
right?
And they throw draft picks, maybe put Bosa out there for Deshaun Watson, and they're going to need a tight end, so get one of those tight ends that they have down there too. Get the tight end, quarterback package, send them off to San Francisco, and facilitate that fire sale that's going down in Houston.
Something about San Francisco. Remember Jimmy G, how great he was when he was at the Patriots? And all this promise coming in.
The sample size was so piss poor. It was like 4 games when Tom Brady was suspended, and it was, I think they went 2-2 or maybe 3-1 those games, but they were all easy matchups. They were games that they should have won anyway.
All right. Hey, listen, we got to get to the Red Zone MVP, but first, final days of Money for Nothing. How about $1,000 every day up for grabs? Maybe you win $1,000 today. Money for Nothing brought to you by Perry Ford. And this hour, the word is election. That's what's happening.
E-L.
Right now.
E-C-T-I-O-N.
Yeah, I love Noah. Noah and Slow, you're my new favorite. He's a 49ers fan. I'm going to have to change your nickname, Noah, to 40 Whiner from Slow. He brought up the 5 Super Bowl rings again. Yeah, well, congratulations.
That's cool.
I'm glad you're living in the past, because you don't want to live in the future. Not in current times, because you might jump off a building. You might drive to Santa Clara. What do you do in Santa Clara if you're not watching a game? Go to the IHOP?
No, there's lots to do in Santa Clara.
Is there? Okay. Election
Palo
is your
Alto's right
8 o'clock word. Election, E-L-E-C-T-I-O-N. Enter that now. Fresh925.com.
San Jose Airport? Come on.
I tell you what, if you're going to do a road trip, why not test drive a new vehicle? And why not do it from Paso Robles Ford? Have you seen the new electric Mustang?
Oh, my goodness.
I've only seen pictures of it, but it actually is pretty cool looking. It's got that new modern flow to it. It's a Mustang.
I love what's happening on the electrical movement right now on cars, because the electric car leader is shaking in their boots, because now they're like, whoa, these guys have been making cars for hundreds of years, and now, or 100 years, and now they're coming out with electric. Oh no. But you can check out the electric.
Plus, all the new 2021s are coming in. So that means they still have 2020s, and they're on sale. I mean, they are trying to clear everything out because they got to make room for this. This is actually something you hear about every year, and this is a real thing that happens in the car business. My family's been in the car business for over 40 years, and so I've seen it firsthand. And we go up there. We spend a lot of time at Paso Robles Ford. The guys up there will take good care of you. They've taken all the precautions due to the Rona. And, if you forget your mask, have you ever been somewhere you forget your mask? They tell you got to leave. Not at Paso Robles Ford. They have masks for you. They'll do whatever it takes to make you feel comfortable. And
they're just nice people. I mean, they're just good people. You go up there, you don't feel that. I mean, I know. Listen.
They do a great job.
Everybody knows that.
Hiring the right people.
Sometimes you step onto a car lot and you feel overwhelmed by the pitch. That's not the case. You don't get that at Paso Robles Ford.
If you go to Paso Robles Ford and you feel like that, you give us a call. We'll make it right for you.
I'll get the guy fired. Okay? I promise.
Paso Robles Ford. You don't have to go there to buy there. All you have to do is go to PasoRoblesFord.com.
It was Metallica.
Yeah.
How about AC/DC?
Well, no, I mean, it's whatever you want. I
don't want to talk you into
we're not
your third best option,
All right, you know what I mean? We're not car salesmen.
Yeah, no, well, they're all good, so, I mean, I'm game for whatever, so.
I mean, if I was doing it, I would pick the most obscure band that would make Suzanne dig and work the hardest to find the music to play. But not Yoko Ono.
Right, well, the funny thing was, I thought, I like reggae too, but, I was like some Bob Marley or something to be awesome, but
dude,
that doesn't happen too much on this station.
Can we do Bob Marley? Let's do Bob Marley.
To be honest with you, I mean, that was probably my first thought.
Is it okay with your neighbors?
Even though it's just classic rock and roll, so
okay. Hey, I'm down. I'm down for some Marley.
Do I need to get this cleared?
No, you don't need to get it cleared.
I think I do.
No, BS. Because if we did Yoko Ono for a week. Bob Marley is much more listenable to than Yoko Ono.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
It's just we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna what's his song? Stir It Up? We're gonna stir it up. a little bit.
I don't know.
Stir it up.
This might be something we have to go get.
Yes, we're going to have to go get a lot of Bob Marley.
Because I don't have anything.
But you know what? We need a distraction today anyway.
All right. No, I
There
do
you
have.
go.
I do have a little Bob Marley here, so we'll get one on for you right
Perfect.
now. Hey, congratulations!
Right on.
And by the way, what's it like when your neighbors find out you're listening to Bob Marley in Creston? Is that cool? I mean, is it okay?
What's wrong?
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Okay.
It's California, man.
You know, I stand out here, but it's all right.
You know that dog
I'm the
down
guy
there
with-
on the corner, he's listening to Bob Marley.
No, they know. I mean, I'm the guy with the shorts and the flip flops, and yeah, no. I'm
You're the-
surrounded by
You're the surfer.
country
You're the
folks,
the beach cowboy.
yeah, I'm out of place, but it's all right. I enjoy it out here.
How many cowboys? I mean, if you know, are out there? Would you say is it like 9 out of 10 people are cowboys, or
I would say you're probably right. Yeah, about 9 out of 10.
what kind of car do you drive? Or do you drive a truck?
You know, the funny thing is it's a Ford F-250 diesel 4-wheel drive. So
Nice.
Oh,
it fits
so you-
in well.
you fit
it
in
fits in
well.
well, but it's my wife's, who is country.
Wait, it's your wife's or it's yours? What do you drive?
No. I have a Dodge Dakota pickup.
Oh, okay.
But it's more, it's the work truck.
Yeah.
So
Does she make you put
diverse-
when you walk down the loading chute? Does she make you put spurs on your flip flop?
No, she wouldn't be seen with me then.
Oh, that's great. All right, Donald. Well, great job. Do you go by Donald or Don?
Donald.
All right, Donald. Yeah, Donald Kirkby, right, of Creston. And
Yeah.
we got it for you now. Seth will have your song from Bob Marley at 12:20.
All week.
Sue's at 5:20 and Chiba at 7:20 every
Happy
night.
Bob Marley week.
So you'll be getting shout-outs.
Cool. Right on, man.
All right, buddy.
Oh, shout out to my buddy Mark Murphy, my buddy Mitch, my sister, my mom, my brother-in-law, everybody out there in KZZ land. Let's do this.
All right, Donald.
Happy Election Day.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.